And when I first saw one, I just thought, what a great bike. They're just so big. It's got a tank you could eat your dinner off. It's got a front tyre that's larger than most bike tyres. It's got an engine that's larger than most car engines. Who wouldn't want to have a go at that? There's something when you twist the throttle and it just goes. It's like no other bike. I mean, there are faster bikes. There isn't anything more powerful, more torquey, more... God, what does it feel? What's it remind me of? There's something that keeps coming to mind for me is it's like a big old Lancaster bomber. By those 4 Merlin engines roaring away. That engine makes such a nice noise when you're riding it. It's just such a big, it's the king of bikes. Rocket riders are just great people. They've got great bikes, they do all kinds of things to the bikes, and the girls, they're great too. What they do to these bikes and how they go and the stories they tell and the places they take you, it's magic.
Darren, the guy who owns the shop, said, "There's a new rocket there, mate, why don't you ever go on that?" And within about 2 hours, it was, why have I got a Blackbird? Why am I not riding a rocket? So we went back to the shop and I bought it.
He's got 3. He's got a Roadster, the Solo, and then the Combo. We actually bought it with the money that he got from when his dad passed away. So that gave us the money to be able to buy this, and it got me back on the road after my accident.
We went to Whitby Abbey and there's about 7 or 8 of us and everybody had a black bike. And everything just didn't look right. Everybody was just boring and plain. So I decided to just do the complete opposite and have a white bike. And I've taken some stick for that. I've turned up on runs and people have asked for ice creams, but I don't care. It's my bike. It's different to everybody else's. It's individual. and it's mine.
Got a granddaughter at 5 and she absolutely adores it. It's fantastic for camping because you can shove all the stuff in it and still get 2 people on the bike to be able to go anywhere, and it'll still do 80 miles an hour. Unless you get caught with police, obviously.
You just add and add and add, but I've gone a bit crazy on mine. I've got what they call the beetle bags, which are the boxes on the back. I've got the batwing fairing, which are all stupid money, but it makes the bike individual. It makes it different.
He's had a lot of bikes, but I think if you asked him what his top notch is, it's the Rocketeers. It's got to be. Yeah, it's his hobby. Well, no, it's not just his hobby, it's his life. He'll always ride a bike.
Every time you go to a rocket run, every bike's different. They may look the same because they're all the same colour, but mine's completely different. It is the best thing that came out of Triumph, and probably the best thing ever come out of Britain, and Triumph would be stupid not to remake it again, but with a bigger engine.
Supercharger on it just gives it that little edge against anyone else. It's a Rocketeer tourer I was looking for. I was trying to make everything else like it, and of course there's nothing like it. It's kind of a unique motorcycle.
Nothing else out there that does what the Rocket does. It's just the bike for me.
And if you ever want a bike that just has a unique feeling to the way that it rides and you feel when you're riding it, this is it. You know, get your white silk scarf out, get your flying jacket on, and go for a fly past on a Rocket 3. There's nothing better.
Open it up and you're away, and I think that's what makes them so safe. Makes them feel really, really good.
The balls you need and the balls you find when you get on it.
It's just the torque, I think, more than anything. It's just an exciting ride.
I mainly ride for the chicks, if I'm honest. Oh, the chicks love it. They swarm round and yeah, completely ignore you. That's what I like about riding a Rocket. It's good. Edit the rest out and leave that bit in.